Okay, so how did you get on with that challenge? I'm hoping it didn't prove too difficult, and hopefully some memories came flooding back if you've been out of school for a while, or if you're still in school, hopefully you did get it correct anyway. All right, let's have a look. We've got the area of a rectangle, we've got a length of 10 and a width of 5. Now, if you don't remember these, what I've done is I've created another file for you just showing the overview of these things. Rectangle, triangle, circle, and this is the trapezium. And I've given each of the area formulas as well. Let's go over to Visual Studio Code. Let's create a new file. Let's call this one back to school.php. And as always, we start by opening up the PHP code block. I did say to add some comments. So the first one we're doing is the area of a rectangle. So let's put that in. So area of the rectangle. And we need the length. I did say the length was, I think it was 10. Yep, 10 and 5. So the length is 10. Let's do the width is equal to 5. And then we can calculate the area from that. So the area. Now, if I put area for this one and then area for triangle and area for circle, one is going to overwrite the other. So this one's going to be the area of the rectangle. And that is going to be equal to the length. And that's multiplied by the width, semicolon on the end. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to echo out a full sentence, but I won't do that for the other ones. This is just to show you how to do it, but I'm sure you can do it anyway. So echo, we'll have something like the area of a rectangle. Let's have rectangle with length equal to the length. And we'll say width equal to the width is, and obviously that's just going to be the area of the rectangle and semicolon on the end. Let's go across to the browser. We'll go back to that directory we're in, and then we'll click on back to school. The area of a rectangle with length 10 and width equal to 5 is 50. So that's all correct and as expected. Area of a triangle is going to be similar. I'll just add a comment and we'll have area of a triangle. For this one, we need the base, and the base we put 2, 12 and 3. So the base is 12, and then we've got the height, and the height was equal to 3. Now the formula for this one is that the area, and we'll have area of triangle, is equal to, we take the base, we multiply by the height, and then we divide that by 2. And this time I'm just going to echo, and I'll just echo the area of the triangle, and I'll just put a semicolon at the end. Now, because we've got this echo here, and we've got another echo here, this one would appear on this line here. So what we can do is we can concatenate on a break in here. So I'll just put a break tag in there like that, and we'll concatenate that on. I could have put area of a triangle in these quotes. I just want to keep it separate. Okay, let's go across. We'll refresh. And there we go. We've got 18 as expected. The next one was the area of the circle. I'll just give myself some room here so we can see on the screen. And this one, comment, would be area of a circle. Now for the circle, we need the radius, and I also said we can have a fixed value for pi. So when I go into here, I said the radius was 5 and the fixed value for pi was 3.14. So I'll do it that way first. So we have the radius, and that is equal to 5. And then we have pi equal to 3.14. And the area of the circle is equal to pi multiplied by the radius squared. Now there's several ways you could do this. You could do radius, and then we could multiply it by the radius again. So I could do it that way. And I'll just echo out a break, and then we'll just concatenate on at the end here. We'll concatenate on the area of the circle. Go across to the browser, do a quick refresh, and there we go, 78.5. Now the other way we could do this is by using the power function, and the power function we did when we did exponents. So if you want to refresh your memory, it's the power, we take the base number and we raise it to the exponent. So when I go back in here, well, I'll get rid of this radius here, and we'll use POW for power. I'll put in my brackets, and then we take the base, which is the radius. So that's the radius. And then we have a comma, and then what's the power? What's the exponent? Well, in this case, it's just 2. So I can put that in. Now, if I refresh when I go back to the browser, I should still get 78.5, and I do. Now, I did say there was another way to do this, and if you went off and did a little bit of research on pi, you might find the pi function. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to copy these 2 lines, and I'm just going to paste them below. And instead of using a fixed value for pi, I'm going to use the function pi like that. Now I go across the browser and refresh, and there I get a more accurate answer for the area of that circle. Now that's the standard challenge finished, and I did put in a little bit of an extension in there with the area of a trapezium. So let me just go ahead and do that one as well while I'm here. So we'll have the area of a trapezium. And for this one, well, you go to the formula, you need A and B. And I don't think I put it in here. I didn't give you the formula, but I give you the dimensions. So 10, 8, and 4. But if you go to here, this is the formula. So it's the A plus B values multiplied by the height divided by 2. And we've got 10, 8, and 4. Okay, so we need the A value, and that was equal to 10. We have the B value, that's 8. And we had the height, and that was equal to 4. Now again, because we've used height here, when we scroll up here, we've also used height here. So if I did want to reuse the height from this triangle, then I can't because I'm overwriting it here. Now in this particular case, I'm just going to leave it. I could call this height of trapezium or vertical height. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to leave it at height in this particular example. The area, well, that is equal to, we need some brackets because we're going to add A and B together. We are then going to multiply that by the height, so $height, and then we're going to divide that answer by 2, semicolon, and then we're going to echo out, we'll echo out a break tag, and then we'll just concatenate on the area. Go to the browser, we'll do a quick refresh, and there we go, we should get 36, and if we check, I think we had 10 and 8, add those 2 together, we get 18, multiply that by 4, that's obviously going to be 72, then we divide by 2 to get 36. Now you could extend this a little bit further, I suppose. You could put different shapes in here. Maybe you want to include some units in your answer, in which case they'd have to be units squared. So you might want to investigate, well, how do you get centimeters squared? If you got everything correct, then you're on track. And if you got something wrong, don't panic. It's still early stages yet, and there are plenty more challenges ahead. What I would say though is please check what you got wrong. Make sure you understand. And if you don't, and you need a little bit more explanation, then please just get in touch. If you found this video useful, then remember to give me a quick thumbs up. And if you would like to be notified when I release new videos, then hit that subscribe button and remember to click on the little notification bell.